Today, we review some common microwave mistakes, that and more on our 8th WA TV episode of the season. Good morning, Wheaton Academy. I'm Jenny Rodriguez, and welcome to today's episode of WA TV News. We're coming to you from Studio 22.
It's Monday, October 28th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gigi Going. Let's get you caught up on a few announcements.
For all students who are interested in serving on the Kingdom Community Student Advisory Group, there will be a meeting at lunch in the library this Wednesday. Information on the groups will be shared at the meeting. All who are interested are invited to attend. On Wednesday, November 13th, the FCA team will be taking 2 buses to a night at Tim Tebow at Harvest Bible Chapel. The first 28 students who sign up will get a free dinner. Meeting will be at 6 p.m. There is a sign-up sheet on Coach Swider's door at the athletic office.
This year's yearbook is on sale for $25 each. Next year's 2020 yearbook is now available for advance purchase at jostensyearbooks.com. Once you're on the website, use the yearbooks drop-down to find Buy Your Yearbook, and then search Wheaton Academy to finish your purchase. They will only be on sale through the website. Don't miss an opportunity to buy this yearbook. Students who are interested in learning about the archery club should go to an informational meeting with Mr. Gregerson in room 104 on Wednesday during block lunch. Grab your food and get over there.
Winter class registration is nearly here. On November 4th, juniors and seniors will register on campus. November 6th will be for sophomores, and November 11th will be for freshmen. All registration opens on 6 p.m. on the respective day, and classes will be available to view on Wednesday, October 30th, under the Wintram section of the website. Contact Wintram coordinator, Mrs. Heavey, with any questions.
There are 2 language club meetings this week. First, there will be a French club meeting and crepes this Thursday, October 31st, during lunch in room 108. And on that same Thursday, there will also be a Spanish club meeting in room 107. Snacks and drinks will be provided. This week, Tyler Abrams visited Mr. Burek to check out the story behind the display cases down by the Idea Lab.
If you ever walked by the science wing, you may have noticed at least 2 empty display cases near the Idea Lab.
No, I don't think I've ever even seen them. I didn't know they were there.
No, we have display cases?
I have no idea.
I don't know about the display cases in the Idea Lab.
No, I have not.
No idea what they're used for.
The display cases, I believe, were used for Mr. Burek's historical recreations of scenes that happened in different wars.
As students and even faculty speculate the purpose of the display cases, we head to the Idea Lab to find answers. I'm Tyler Abrams, and today we interview Mr. Burek on the mystery behind the display cases and why they've been empty for so long.
A few years ago, I had a museum exhibit design class, and we were working with the 1st Infantry Division Museum at Cantini, and we created 4 or 5 dioramas or vignettes commemorating the anniversary of the role of the 1st Infantry Division in Operation Desert Storm. So that was a lot of fun. That was on display for probably about half a year or so, and then after that exhibit was done and they started renovating their space, we were given the display cases to use. So they came back to Wheaton Academy. The whole purpose of having them was to display student work. So for a while we actually had the Cantini exhibit that we did on display in our library there. So I had a 3D design class and they displayed some of their work in there. There was a skateboard that was designed. There was like a city that was designed in miniature using 3D printing. But you could have anything in there, everything from a hands-on project to printed out creative readings that people have done that we could just display in there real nicely, and people could come and look at what students have done. So they're intended to be something where students can showcase their talent, basically. And I also think sometimes people have this sense that it has to be the perfect project for me to put it in there. If it's not perfect, I can't put it in there. And I think a lot of times we underestimate how good our stuff is, but I've put plenty of projects in there that aren't perfect, and that's fine.
If you have a design project that you want to display, talk to Mr. Burek in the Idea Lab for more information.
Students, don't be afraid to just showcase all of your things. We want to see all of the amazing work that you've done.
Yeah, for sure. And I honestly didn't even know they were there, and it's just really cool to see that there's this resource that we have that we get to use. In response to recent events around campus, Hannah Phelps reports on how to properly use the microwaves.
What's up, Wheaton Academy? It's Hannah Phelps here. I'm in the Commons, and today I'm going to show you how to use the microwaves. Because believe it or not, there's been a lot of confusion around campus on how to use them. Number one is the mac and cheese cups you can buy from the a la carte. Now, the first problem is that students are not taking the lids properly off. And second, they're putting the time in for too long. And Schuler, what are you doing? No, you have to take the plastic off.
As you can see, what Schuler's doing is incorrect. What you would like to do is to be aware that the lid is still on because plastic can melt in the microwave, and that can cause a very big problem and can be hazardous to everyone. So please be aware and follow the instructions.
Burn it.
Are you sure you have to?
No, it says, do you see here, look, the instructions say, remove the lid and cheese sauce mix. Add water. Schuler, there is no water in this. There's no water. You can't cook it without water.
How do I make it at home?
How are you making it at home?
It tastes good at home.
Bruh, no. Another problem with the mac and cheese cups is that students are leaving them in the microwaves for far too long and then walking away.
As you can see, what Jenny is doing is wrong. Do not leave the microwave on and walk away for a long period of time. It is your responsibility to monitor the progress of the microwave to ensure proper safety. 88% of campus fires are due to cooking incidents. That's 3,800 fires because someone didn't read the label. You can prevent fires simply by reading the label. Take time out of the day to just read it, follow it, and do it. We have a privilege to be able to use these microwaves. Not all schools have this privilege. Please make sure to read the label instructions on your food before microwave it. To prevent any mishaps, we want to respect the resources we have around the school and use them properly.
On another note, Sam Froslin reports on interesting facts from around the school. Let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Sam Frosted from WATV, and today we're going to be going around and taking a deeper look at some of the students and teachers and get to know them a little bit better. I'm here with Mr. Royce. Mr. Royce, what is one interesting fact about you?
When I was a boy, instead of having pet dogs and cats, I had pet turtles. Our family would go up to Lake Superior, and there was a lake that my brothers and sisters would go to on the Apostle Islands where it was filled with turtles, and we would go around in a rowboat and chase down turtles and capture them. And those were my pets when I was a kid.
Very interesting, thank you. All right, I'm here with
Christine Beecher Thomas.
And Christine, what is one interesting fact about you?
I can speak 3 languages:
What languages?
Hindi, English, and Malayalam.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. Thank you, Christine. All right, I'm here with
Steve.
Steve, what is one interesting fact about you?
I collect shoes. These just something I got on. This is the today's fit. Nike out. That's how I felt today.
Yeah, clean. How many pairs of shoes do you have?
Around like 50.
Wow, that's a lot. All right, I'm here with
John.
John, what's one interesting fact about you?
I love to play foosball.
Thank you, John. I'm here with
Lucas.
Lucas, what is one interesting fact about you?
I am a part of a redhead community that meets every other Thursday.
That's all from WATV. I'm Sam Frostlin. Remember, everyone is special and unique in their own way.
It was honestly just so great to hear the story about Mr. Royce. It's just such a funny story, and it's totally not something I would expect him to do.
For sure. And I just think it's so interesting to see everyone getting to know everyone on a personal level and knowing things that most people wouldn't really know. And now for your weekly sports update, here's Logan Finnegan.
Thanks, Jenny. I'm Logan Finnegan, and I'm here to get you caught up on all your sports news. Before we get into some scores and highlights, for any guys swimmers out there, Wheaton Academy goes to the sectional meet with students who practice and participate on the club swim teams. Boys swimming has a sectional meet on Saturday, February 22nd. If you're interested in participating, please see Mr. Mack in room 229 or message him on campus to reserve a spot at the sectional meet. This Thursday, October 31st, is the deadline to register. Many of our teams finish up their season this past weekend. Our boys football team lost a tight game to Aurora Christian, and with that, they became ineligible for the state playoffs. On offense, Steve Garner carried the ball 20 times for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. David Doran completed 19 of 34 passes for 154 yards and 1 touchdown. And Jason Rucker caught 10 passes for 85 yards. On defense, Trevor Donna and Jeremiah Staton led the effort, each tallying 13 total tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. Ellie Howland and Olivia Ham represented Wheaton Academy in the state tennis tournament this weekend. The girls went 3-2 and gained enough points to give us a 26th place overall in the state. Boys soccer saw their season come to an end on Friday night with a 2-1 loss to Caneland. The guys finished with a 12-6-3 overall record. They were 6-0 in the MSC conference and won the MSC title. They will miss the 11 seniors who were essential in making this program a highly respected program in the state. Both the girls and boys cross-country team qualified to run in sectionals this upcoming weekend at Lyle. The boys were led by Weston Myers and Sheldon Powell, and the girls were led by Lily Lebo and Lydia Garrett. If you want to follow their progress on Saturday, check out ihsa.org. Girls volleyball had an unbelievable week. On Tuesday, they beat Westmont High School and moved to 7-0 in the conference, earning them the MSC title. On Friday, they went 3 for 3 to win the Vernon Hills Quad. If they can win one more match this season, they will have 20 total victories. They will start regional play on Tuesday night at Lyle High School. Get out and support them. And to give you a bit of an inside look into the sport, Mr. Hockett got to a practice and mic'd up Leah Kodat. Check it out.
Go shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on, cross. Yes, good job, Shauna. How's it going? Yeah, Maggie. Mine, mine. Yes! Mine. Team! Yes! Good job, Ella. Middle, middle. You gotta go out and out.
Play out every ball, yes?
Yep.
Yeah. First ball kills.
Hey, you got it, Cam. You're good, you're good. You got this. Right here, Cam. My bad, my bad. Yeah! Good set, Karch. Good job, Cam. You got it, you got it, you got it. Yes. Come on, Maggie, 2. Yes! Good job, Anna. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, shoot!
And start the right way.
Yeah.
You guys are you're standing like 3 feet away from each other. You guys are standing 4 feet away from each other. You're not spaced at all.
Hey, there you go. You're good, you're good. Mine. Mine. Yeah! Let's go! Good job, Sue.
Come out to Lyle and support our volleyball team. Tuesday night at 6:30 at Lyle High School. Now, let's get your 4 things you need to know. Number 1, the fall show, Little Shop of Horrors, will be performing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 7 p.m. Advance tickets are already sold out, but there may be a few on sale at the door. Number 2, our chapel speakers for this week are Project Lead on Tuesday and Mr. Hogan on Friday, so get excited for them. At number 3, a special happy birthday to both Mr. and Mrs. Rivera, who share the same birthday, and it's today. And number 4, our verse of encouragement comes to you from Psalms 32, 7, and 8. You are my hiding place. You protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance.
That's all for us today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TheRealWaTV for information or to leave comments.
From all of us at Studio 22, have an amazing day.